Hi everybody! Yes, I'm in my dressing gown. Yes, my hair looks fizzy and rubbishy, but it's bedtime for me. But today, I'm going to read you this little story. It's about an owl who was afraid of the dark. So I hope you're listening.
Only one chapter.
One chapter.
Because it's just 15 minutes per.
Yeah. Right. Dark is exciting. Plop was a baby barn owl, and he lived with his mummy and daddy at the top of a very tall tree in a field. Plop was fat and fluffy. He had beautiful heart-shaped ruff. He had enormous round eyes. He had very knackety knees. In fact, he was exactly the same as every baby owl. There you go. Except for one thing. Plop was afraid of the dark. "You can't be afraid of the dark," said his mummy. "Owls are never afraid of the dark." "This one is," Plop said. "But owls are night birds," she said. Plop looked down at his toes. "I don't want to be a night bird," he mumbled. "I want to be a day bird." "You are what you are," said Mrs. Barn Owl firmly. "Yes, I know," agreed Plop. "And what I are is afraid of the dark." "Oh dear," said Mrs. Barn Owl. It was very clear that she was going to need a lot of patience. She shut her eyes and tried to think how best she could help Plop not to be afraid. Plop waited. His mother opened her eyes again. "Plop, you're only afraid of the dark because you don't know about it. What you do know about the dark? What do you know about the dark?" "It's black," said Plop. "Well, that's wrong for a start. It can be silver or blue or grey or lots of other colours, but almost never black. What else do you know about it?" "I don't like it," said Plop. "I do not like it at all." "That's not knowing something," said his mother. "That's feeling something. I don't think you know anything about the dark at all." "Dark is nasty," Plop said loudly. "You don't know that. You have never had your beak outside the nest hole after dusk. I think you had better go down into the world and find out a lot more about the dark before you make up your mind about it." "Now," said Plop. "Now," said his mother. Plop climbed out of the nest and wobbled along the branch outside. He peeped over the edge. The world seemed a very long way down. "I'm not a very good lander," he said. "I might spill myself." "Your landing will improve with patience," said his mother. "Look, there's a little boy down there on the edge of the wood collecting sticks. Go and talk to him about it." "Now," said Plop. "Now," said his mother. So Plop shut his eyes, took a deep breath and fell off his branch. His small white wings carried him down, but as he said, he was not a good lander. He did 7 very fast somersaults past the little boy. "Ooh!" cried the little boy. "A giant Catherine wheel!" "Actually," said the Catherine wheel, picking himself up, "I'm a barn owl." "Oh yes, so you are," said the little boy with obvious disappointment. "Of course, you couldn't be a firework yet. Dad says we can't have the fireworks until it gets dark. Oh, I wish it would hurry up and get dark now." You want it to be dark?" said Plop in amazement. "Oh yes," said the little boy. "Dark is exciting, and tonight it's especially exciting because we're going to have fireworks." "What are fireworks?" asked Plop. "I don't think owls have them. Not barn owls anyway." "Don't you?" said the little boy. "Oh, you poor thing. Well, there are rockets and flying saucers and volcanoes and golden rain and sparklers and—" "But what are they?" begged Plop. "Do you eat them?" "No," laughed the little boy. "Daddy sets fire to their tails and whoosh into the air and fill the sky with coloured stars. Well, the rockets do. I'm allowed to hold the sparklers." "What about the volcanoes? Are the golden rain? What do they do?" "Oh, they sort of burst into showers and stars. The golden rain pours like rain. And the flying saucers, oh, they're super. They whiz around your head and make a sort of whizzing noise. I like them best. I think I would like fireworks, said Plop. I'm sure you would, the little boy said. Look here. Where do you live? Up in that tree, in the top flat. There are squirrels further down. That big tree in the middle of the field? Well, you can watch our fireworks from there. That's our garden, the one with the swing. You look out as soon as it gets dark. Does it have to be dark? Asked Plop. Of course it does. You can't see fireworks unless it's dark. Well, I must go. There's sticks, and I must find the bonfire. Bonfire, said Plop. What's that? You'll see if you look out tonight. Goodbye. Goodbye, said Plop, bobbing up and down in his funny little bow. He watched the boy run across the field, and then took a little run himself, spread his wings, and fluttered up to the landing branch. He slithered along it on his tummy and dived first into the nest hole. Well, said Mummy, the little boy says dark is exciting. And what do you think, Plop? I still don't like it at all, said Plop, but I'm going to watch the fireworks if you'll sit with me. I will sit with you, said his mother. So will I, said his father, who had just woken up. I like fireworks. So that is what we do. When it began to get dark, Plop waddled to the mouth of the nest hole and peered out cautiously. Come on, Plop. I think they're starting, called Mr. Barn Owl. He was already in position. On a big branch at the very top of the tree, that's when we will sit. We can see beautifully from here. Plop took 2 brave little steps out of the nest hole. I'm here, said his mother quietly. Come on. So together, wings almost touching, they flew up to join Mr. Barn Owl. They were only just in time. There were flames leaping and crackling at the end of the little boy's garden. That must be the bonfire, squeaked Plop. Hardly had Plop got his wings tucked away when whoosh! Up went the rockets and spat out showers of green stars. Ooh, said Plop, his eyes like saucers. A fountain of dancing stars sprang up from the ground, and another. Ooh, said Plop again. You sound like a tawny owl, said his father. Goodness, what's that? Something was whizzing about, leaving bright trails of squiggles behind it and making a loud whee noise. Oh, that's a flying saucer, said Plop. Really? His father said. I've never seen one of those before. You seem to know all about it. What's that fizzy one that keeps jigging up and down? I expect that's my friend with a sparkler. Ooh, that's me. I beg your pardon, said Plop's father. It's a Catherine wheel. The little boy thought I was a Catherine wheel when I landed. Oh, it's beautiful. And he thought I was one. Mr. Barn Owl watched the whirling, sparkling circle spinning round and round. That must have been quite a landing, he said. So we'll do chapter 2 tomorrow. Okay, kids, sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you all millions. Bye.